So just go on now, just sheer will really. Just hoping beyond hope now at this point that there's going to be a water source. This waterfall's going to be running. Been searching for 3 days, so I've got absolutely no water left. At this point, it's just not worth carrying on anymore. Well, here we are again. We're out, and if I don't say so myself, it's an absolutely fine British summer's day for a change. And what I'm going to do is, I'm back in the Lake District. I was originally going to go up Tops, but my plan is going to be haywire because it's a lot hotter than I expected, and as you can probably see, I'm in black pants and I haven't got any shorts, and it's easily over 20 degrees, so I'm not going to bother with that. So what I'm going to do instead is just walking along now to over there, which is Crummock Water. And there's a bit of a waterfall that maybe a lot of people don't know about. It's sort of hidden round the back near a little peninsula. It is known, but only if you know it. So I'm going to be going for a bit of a walk there, and then after that we'll just sort of do a loop back round. But what I am going to do is be first ever bivvy. I'm just going to pick somewhere next to one of the lakes here, but I haven't quite decided that. Just had to get parked up with the make a deal with the National Trust fella to knock a couple of quid off because the machine wasn't working and they don't take cars. So I've got some parking, and he said he'll look the other way for the rest. So yeah, on this way now towards Crummock Water. Oh, look at this, hang on. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at these. Top of the morning too, yeah. Make your own fun in life, don't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Afternoon. Yeah, the cap, yeah. Yeah, I am quite cool, yeah, thanks, yeah. Everyone keeps stopping me and telling me how good I look. Saying how young and cool. Who am I to disagree with them? There she blows. Oh my god, it's roasting. Crummock Water. So we're going to be going along, just sort of dipping in one of the valleys. It's not majorly exciting going on, by the way. I'm not just... Depends what you're into, but just trying to like recording these little videos, but there's not going to be any death-defying stunts to get views or not. We're just quite like recording these. I'm just going to see how it goes. It's quite unscripted today, but it's never harm looking at that, can it? So yeah, off to a hidden waterfall that nobody's ever heard about. So if you want secret waterfalls that nobody's ever been to or explored ever and I'm probably going to be the first person ever. Now's the time to keep watching. First encounter of peril. Could be the end. Let's go for it. All day. All day. That might have spelled the end though, really. One slip. There is one thing though I haven't said actually. Just remember, I don't want some more peril. There's one thing that might cause death. Forgot my jacket. So it's about 22, 23 now, so a drop of just a couple of degrees could mean hypothermia. Now I don't want to overstate it, but it is a real possibility today. This is where we leave and head onto the great beyond. Just making us way round to the valley until we hear the sound of water, as us Yorkshire folks say, the slow, calming trickle of water. Sit rep. Been going for days now, really. Provisions low, water almost gone, morale pretty much non-existent at this point now. I've just found this tree to shelter under, just to get out of this. 40 degrees maybe now, 50 at a push. I don't know, I haven't got a thermometer, otherwise I would be able to confirm that, but just at this point it's just will alone that keeps you going. I think the water source is just behind you there, so just go on now, just sheer will really. Just hoping beyond hope now at this point that there's gonna be a water source. This waterfall's gonna be running. Been searching for 3 days, so just I've got absolutely no water left. There she is, in all her life-giving glory, out in the remote wilderland. Nobody about. Well, I don't know if you could hear me amongst that absolute chaos. I mean, it was like, after having no water for so long, it was more like white water rapids. So it was absolute chaos in there. Don't want to get hurt in the middle of nowhere when there's no one around. So now that I have managed to refuel, re-water up, get watered, pack some more water for the journey. Sorry, I thought there was a wild creature then. Pack some more water for the journey. I think what I'm going to do, I know I said I never, but I'm going to carry on going up to the top. I've already gained a while, I've been walking for days, so I want to keep going to the top, and I'm going to use this energy spurt, the electrolytes I've gained, to keep going. So let's get on. This one's really going to separate the men from the boys. There's a barely a foothold in sight. testament to the unforgiving conditions. You can't mess around out here. I suppose that is why they call this Red Pike. I haven't looked it up or nothing, but I can only guess that it's probably iron. Usually iron responsible for that colour. Like an iron oxide. But there's may very well be something else. You might have a look at that. It's everywhere though. It seems quite distinct for this region. This actual peak, I mean. I've been all around here and I haven't seen this. All the rocks, bright red. The white balance on this camera might not be showy. I'm on an iPhone, but it's not gonna set white balance, which means it discolours it based on which shades of light it's looking at, for the most part. Another man down. Peace be with you. Come on, let's get up. Stop distracting me, will ya? I'm not coming back now till I'm near the top. No matter how much you ask, you just have to wait. At this point, it's just not worth carrying on anymore. It's too far, too tired. I'm miles away from anywhere. I'm gonna end it all. It's remarkably like one of the cliffs in the beach like this. Just come up there, that's coming back there. So you just follow, the path follows that all the way along the little river. But time for me now to head up that way. Steep this. Bashing through a heather terrace and bashing through a heather terrace. Have to be keep an eye out for ticks. What a weird looking lamb. Is this the first peak? Oh my god, this is steep. Just topping out, sort of halfway-ish. Not halfway, but the first. More of a plateau bit. You see, my god, there's weren't that it's not long distance wise, but it's literally just straight up the side through heather as well. Oh, I haven't done this for not that steep for a while. Like. Flat. But not time to get too excited because that's the summit there, Red Pike. So just along the edge here, down there is just, that's the top of Fleetwith Pike. Just down there is the lake. Just powered on up there now before another deadly peril awaits. Look at that. I mean, if that doesn't say Twister to you, where have you been? Bottomere Lake, Bottomere Village. On the camera that looks about what? 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles? But what you gotta remember is, when you have a lens, we have something called foreshortening, which is when you look straight down, it appears things are much closer than they are, but in reality that must be 20-mile trek, but it's took me 3 days, so I've took my time doing that, really. Yeah, but there we are, look, more red. If that's not some iron based mineral, I'll eat my own hat. I really like this hat, it cost a fortune. Just over that ridge there's a bowl with a tarn. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but that's me target, because I've never been there, I've never been here loads. I had to stop then, got collared by a wild caveman running. Yeah, there's a town, I've never been over there, just on the other side. Just stopping here because he's stopped. That's my target really, because even though I've got my shorts, I'm gonna have I have got my short shorts, swimming stuff, so I'm gonna have a bit of a dip really, so that's the motivation now, because it's absolutely roasting. It's a bit cooler up here, but yeah, I've got my swimming shorts, so I'm gonna have a bit of a dip. I won't be going in my Rudy Nudie onto the more barren wasteland at the what you get with severe altitude. Not much can survive. Now, oxygen's quite thin. I haven't brought an oxygen tank with me either, so just hopefully a couple of Sherpas come past, help me with my things, maybe a spare oxygen tank or two. See a young, cool dude, who says dude? Yeah, anyway, made a summit of Red Pike. That was some pull, that. Woo! It's quite windy up here. There she is. I am on my phone here, so the audio is probably going to be terrible up here with the wind. Yeah, there she is. So now just going to drop down. Just down on the other side of Red Pike is the Enadale Valley, which is a great one. That it's really nice down there. It's such a long walk. The car park's down there to come all the way up towards Black Sail. It's a massive walk, but it's so secluded. Just gonna sit here and chill and enjoy it for a bit. That's a pillar there, doesn't it? It looks like an elephant lying down. After a good half an hour, 45 minutes chill. Off down now towards the town. Let's see about having a little dip. And if not, I might just go down to the lake. We'll see what it looks like. This is vertical down this. Bit of scrambling here, not much, but there's sun coming over there. Yeah, it's quite scree. It's really vertical down this bit. Looks like it's about to get a little less steep though. Well, that was a path for 2 hours. First was scary, oh, hateful. I only fell over once, which is quite good for that, and then turned to stone path, which is grippy as hell, so just absolutely flew down it. Brilliant path. Down to the tarn, let's go and have a look. Well, the water's quite clear, but I'm thinking I'm going to save myself. Wait till I get down to the lake, I think. It is lovely here though. Well, after another chill at that time for quite a while, just it's so peaceful, just taking it in. There was only one other couple there, so I was left with the dog. I've left them too. Felt like I was interrupting, but yeah, it was so peaceful. Bleeberry Tarn it's called. So we've held off having a dip, I think, because I'm gonna go down now to Buttermere Lake, and I think I'll have it. I think I'll get in there instead. I think it'll also be, because I've held off quite well, it'll also be then time to crack open the special beer, the mountain beer. It's got a picture of a mountain on it, so it's just what you do, isn't it? Right, on we go. The lake is looking crystal clear. Just some shadows from the odd cloud dotted about on the landscape. It's just looking absolutely beautiful. And back the other way towards Crummock. How green that grass is. Well, that's it now. Back down off the side of that and just into the woods around the bottom of the lake now. A little bit more descent and then be a bit more into the people probably. Oh, shouldn't be many people, but won't be quite as deserted. Here we are. Ooh, down at the bottom. Oh, sprinted down that. Sour milk gill. Ooh. Oh, down. Now, just to find a speck to chill out for a bit. Just coming away from the main bit a bit. Found somewhere to get changed. Isn't that just absolutely spectacular? Right, suitably quiet. That little lamb better not watch me getting changed. There's only one way to celebrate a day like today, just crack this open. What a way to spend the evening. What a day. Look at the colour. Look at the location. Look at the beer. Well, I'm leaving the lake behind me now. Suitably refreshed. Feel quite clean now, actually. Minus the dirty clothes, like, but I'm gonna head into Buttermere now. Probably get some food. If I can't get some, I'll just make my own, but might just get some. Look at these here. Well, they're having a fine time. Sounds like the parents are telling them off. I think he needs a strepsil. Coming back into the town now. Let's try and get some food, eh? Food was a no-goer, so I'm back at the car. Just gonna go straight to my camp spot now. So just gonna drive just down the road to the side of Crummer. See if there's a spot. If not, I'll have to come back and walk it. Space. There she is. Tonight's setup. Just gonna keep there. There's a few people around, which is to be expected, but it is what it is. Yeah, just kept there all around the corner or something maybe. There's people with fires and that, so I think that'll do after a long day. Just drop out there. So after a long day, here we are on the shores. Sunset, I've been watching it with me drink. Just set the bivvy up now, waiting for people to go. Just I'll get hunker with a flex tail mat, which I've never used, so it'll be an interesting one. I'll be up and early, away. A few people around, but yeah, that's gonna be my view for the night. Brilliant way to end an absolute epic day. It's been absolutely amazing today. The weather has been spoiled. Don't think I'm gonna even need the sleeping bag because it's absolutely roasting. Might just lie on the mat in my clothes. See how I get on, like, it's there, like. There is one thing now that's doing me head in. Midges. It's very still, so it's an absolute pain. Just try and ruin it at good moments. So yeah, just chill out for the rest of the evening now. Well, if there was ever a day to do a bivvy, it was definitely today. It's a good one for my first one, but these midges. I'm just on and off with this because I'm trying to watch that, but I'm getting eaten alive. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here, to be honest, because the light's starting to go now. It's been an absolutely epic day. It's been quite a bit of a surprise one, really, and managed to navigate some serious survival situations. There was moments there where I didn't think I was going to make it, and now look, here at the Grey Havens. Might put some B-roll up in the morning. I'll be calling it a day, probably pretty early on and getting off. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I'm just gonna enjoy this view and then sleep under the stars. So it's a bye for now from me. It's a bye for now from the moon. It's a bye for now from that sunset. And it's a bye for now from them geese. Bye for now.